Hi, I'm Danielle Knox, and welcome to The Balancing Act. Today, we have the news you can use with a woman's needs in mind. Everything to help you balance your life between your career, your family, your health, your home, your lifestyle, and your financial matters. Everything you need to know. Don't go away.
Our next guest, JC Santana, is a certified fitness maverick, an inspiring and motivational health speaker, and author of more than 40 books that focus on training methodologies. And if that weren't enough, he's even been recognized by Men's Journal as one of the top 100 personal trainers in the U.S. Wow, JC, that's quite an impressive resume.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Now, not only do you educate, but you also put into practice the motto that fitness is the most powerful concept known to man. What does that mean?
Yeah, just like love, fitness is not a noun. It's an act. It's almost like a verb. It's a process. And it teaches you a lot of great things like altruistic behavior. It teaches you work ethic. It teaches you commitment. It teaches you delayed gratifications. A lot of the wonderful principles we're losing in society, fitness can play a huge role in getting those principles back.
You put it in a very beautiful kind of way.
That's the way I like to see the world.
I have to tell you, I consider myself to be pretty active. I like to stay in shape, especially after having my 2 boys not too long ago. I like cardio, light weights, but lately I've been hearing a lot of FT, functional training. What is that and what is it based on?
Well, functional training is what I based my gym on, and it's the concept of training movements, not isolated muscle. The traditional lifting focuses on each individual muscle. Functional training works on the entire coordinated movement.
All right, I didn't wear my workout clothes for nothing. I am ready to work.
Let's go.
So let's go ahead and show me some moves.
Yes, the most popular functional training at our facility, the Institute of Human Performance, is the reaching lunge. Big step, you lunge forward as if you're going to tie your shoe and come back up. And then you go in here and you do the same thing and you come back, all right? And that works the entire backside. All right, the next one is one that I use when I'm traveling a lot and sitting down for a prolonged period of time. All right, and you get down small and you get up tall.
Oh,
so
that's
basically
so nice.
Collapse the body and bring it open. This is called anti-sitting training because you get out of that sitting position and you extend your body the way it needs to be extended.
It feels very, very nice. And you know, JC, it's hard to believe looking at you with so much mobility. Just 9 weeks ago, you had hip surgery.
Oh, yeah, hip resurfacing. That'll knock you down a couple of notches.
Wow.
So I'm able to relate to individuals who feel like they're in a little funk. They're not as good as they used to be. They're eating comfort foods. They're depressed. I've gone through that over the last 9 weeks. And now I've been cleared to exercise by my therapist. So I'm embarking on a 12-week journey to get my old physical state back. And I'm celebrating the journey already.
No doubt you are an inspiration, I'm sure, to a lot of folks out there who are going through the same thing you are. But as far as exercising goes, nutrition plays a huge role in all of that.
Absolutely. You can't exercise your way out of bad nutritional programs. So you have to control your frequency, eat small meals throughout the day, your quality, eat the right meals, and then your quantity. If you take care of the first 2, the third one takes care of itself.
So it really is a myth, eating 1 meal a day, I'm going to lose weight.
Oh, no
way.
1 meal, you gain weight, guaranteed.
All right, so where can we go for more information?
IHPfit.com. That's the website of our Institute of Human Performance. And if you go there, I'll answer your questions, and you can see a lot of great information right on that website, IHPfit.com.
Thank you so much. Now I'm going to sit up straight.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to do my...
Down small, up tall.
Up tall. There you go. Excellent. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
That feels nice.
Join our online community by logging on to thebalancingact.com and clicking on the Multiply banner. Interact with the show producers, discuss features you've seen, and you'll have some great conversation starters.
Here's something I bet we can all relate to. You see an ad on TV or in a magazine for a product that sounds really great. So you buy it, but when you get home and use it, you find the marketing message that got your attention in the first place is actually better than the product itself. Well, today we'll see just how well some common household products live up to their advertising hype. Joining us now, a very busy mom and career professional, Sherry Cruz, and Bruce Tetreault, Group Manager for Arm & Hammer Essentials. Thank you both so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maribel.
Okay, Bruce, I've seen a lot of ads lately for Arm & Hammer Essentials line. You're here to tell us about that line, and Sherry, you're here to tell us about the actual products because you put them to the test. So Bruce, tell us about the line.
The Arm & Hammer brand has been around for over 100 years, and we've worked very hard to make it one of the most trusted brands in America. We also have a century-long commitment to the environment. We've taken that commitment to the environment and applied it to a new line of cleaners called Arm & Hammer Essentials Cleaners. They're plant-based, they work as well as traditional cleaners, they're sensible for the environment, and they save the consumer money. They're designed to save more and waste less.
What are the products that we'll be testing today?
Today we'll be talking about the Arm & Hammer Essentials Cleaner and Degreaser, the Multi-Surface Cleaner, and the Glass Cleaner.
All right, Sherry, so what are you looking for in a cleaning product?
What I'm looking for in a cleaner is I need something that's going to be fast, so I only have to go over it once. I need something that's going to be, it's going to fit into my budget, and I'm really looking for something that's, you know, good for the environment too.
Talk to us about the cleaner and degreaser from the Arm & Hammer Essentials.
After dinner one night, as always, I had some mess on the stove. I had spaghetti sauce all over.
Ugh.
So I sprayed on the Essentials Cleaner and Degreaser, wiped it off like I normally would. Now here's where the difference came in. Normally if I would touch the stove afterwards, I'd pick up my fingers. The grease would still be there. Not this time. After I used the Cleaner and Degreaser by Essentials, nothing. And I really love the fact that I'm using an effective plant-based product around my food instead of a chemical-based product. For me, the less chemicals around my family and our food, the better.
Okay, how about the multi-surface cleaner? Where'd you use it and how'd you like it?
I have granite countertops just outside of my kitchen, and actually I usually spend quite a bit of money on a specialty cleaner just for that area. Sprayed it on, wiped it off really softly. It was great.
We're also used to the ammonia-based glass cleaners that have such a harsh smell, but they really do work on getting rid of those little fingerprints that we love so much. How did the glass cleaner from Essentials do?
The sliders have, you know, the kids' fingerprints on it, the dog's dirt and whatnot. So I sprayed on the Essentials glass cleaner, wiped it off, looked at it, no streaks, no dirt, and again, it smelled fresh, and I felt really good about, you know, that it's a product that's great for the environment. It's a win-win.
The smell is so important. No harsh fumes at all.
Well, any ammonia, and I'm not going to get any help cleaning. So now my husband doesn't have an excuse to run away.
There you go. Would you replace your products that you normally use with these products?
No question. Absolutely, hands down, yes. As a matter of fact, I already have. I have 3 products. I have more counter space, 3 products that clean virtually every surface in the house. I mean, you can't beat that. Then the price is great, and it's good for the environment.
Okay, Bruce, how much can we really save with these products?
With our refill packs, you can save up to 25% versus traditional cleaners. Traditional cleaners are up to 95% water, so the main ingredient you're paying for is water. When you use our refill packs, you use your water from the tap at home. You also get to reuse the bottle. You can reuse the bottle up to 7 times. That saves plastic waste and reduces plastic waste by up to 80%.
Bruce, thank you so much for these great tips. Where can we go for more information?
To our website, armandhammeressentials.com.
Bruce, Sherry, thank you so much for being here. And Sherry, hopefully you can come to my house soon and help me out with these products.
I'm there.
Thank you so much.
Making small changes can add up to make a big difference for the earth. Save $500 a year by breaking a bottle-a-day water habit. Not only that, but bottled water is not necessarily pure water. Federal standards are higher for tap water than for bottled. Remember, wasting money and hurting the planet go hand in hand.
Hi, welcome back. Today we are here with mom and daughter team Lori and Taryn Benson. We'll be discussing a growing life-threatening problem our kids are facing every day. I'm talking about eating disorders, an often silent disease brought on over an obsession over being thin. In today's perfection-driven society, kids suffer the pressure of looking like the people they see on the magazine. So what begins as a desire to look thin can lead to many severe health consequences like heart failure ulcers, and osteoporosis, just to name a few. We want to welcome Lori and Taryn to the show. We appreciate you all being here with us to discuss what you've gone through. And when I say what you've gone through, all of you, because it truly is a family affair, is it not?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your eating disorder. We know you wrote the book Distorted to talk a little bit about it, but tell us about your eating disorder.
The eating disorder started when I was 15. I had been having negative thoughts about myself, experimenting with dieting and all of that since middle school.
When we found out, which was during the binging and purging, and we started to watch her more.
How did you find out?
I walked in on her accidentally after a family dinner out, and I guess we got home before she expected us to get home, and I heard her in the bathroom and confronted her.
And you know what's interesting is I'm a parent of 3 boys, and it's amazing how parents of teenagers can go years without knowing anything's going on with their kids. Why do you think this is?
Well, with an eating disorder anyway, it's a disease of deception. So to all eyes, she was very popular, happy, had lots of friends. She was on the dance line. She was a cheerleader. She had great grades. But had I known, there are certain signs that you can look for. A high achiever is very common. A sensitive kid, a perfectionist kid. A lot of the things that she would do, I had admiration for her work ethic. And these are characteristics that people with eating disorders seem to have.
For me, I find that amazing. We have just about 30 seconds left, but I wanted to ask you, you know all this can happen to you, but you still continue to binge and purge. So the obsession is greater than any damage you think you're doing to your body. And I think that's maybe what some people don't understand.
Absolutely. It's like alcoholism. In fact, they say that bulimia is closer, more linked to alcoholism than anorexia, because it's an addictive behavior, and it's something that's very difficult to stop.
Well, the book is called Distorted, How a Mother and Daughter Unravel the Truth, the Lies, and the Realities of an Eating Disorder. We appreciate you. Where can viewers find the book if they want to pick up a copy?
They can get it at any bookstore or through our website, www.distortedthebook.com.
Well, we certainly hope your story will help other young girls out there who are battling the same thing. We appreciate you, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Home, health, career, whatever topic is on your mind, just go to thebalancingact.com. Our website is packed with information that's sure to help make your life a whole lot easier.
Hi, I'm Kim Alexis. Dogs have long been thought of as man's best friend. And as any dog owner knows, there's a good reason for this. They can be loving, devoted, and fun for the whole family. But can you guess what the #1 cause of death for dogs is? It's not trauma or disease. It's euthanasia brought on by behavior problems. And it doesn't have to be that way. Let's welcome dog behavior therapist Liam Crow and his buddy Nikki. Hi.
G'day, Kim.
Hello, Nikki. So tell me a little bit about your Barkbusters.
Well, Barkbusters is the world's largest dog training company. We're in 42 states. We have over 250 trainers out there. We come to your home. We're there for about 2 to 3 hours, and we guarantee our work for the life of the dog. So that after that one visit, we've got your dog trained.
In 2 to 3 hours, you train a dog?
Yes. We train you to train the dog. That's the important
part. We're trained?
Yes.
Okay.
We teach you to speak dog.
Why? So you're saying that the dog doesn't need training, it's how we're handling it?
Pretty much. I mean, we tend to, being humans by nature, we tend to treat the dog like they're part of the family, and the dog really doesn't understand that. So we teach you to communicate in a way that he really understands, which is primarily body language and voice tone.
So let's say you come into my house.
Yes.
Go through step by step.
Okay, so we would come in, we would sit down with the family, we would look at the pack dynamic of the family, figure out who the leader is, whether it's the dog or whether it's the owners or whether it's the children sometimes, believe it or not.
Really?
And then we would show you how to communicate with him in a way that he understands. It's very effective.
All right, now I have a dog, Mocha, and I would love if Nikki here can... Is Nikki going to get up and be able to show us something?
I think he is, yes. I think he is. So you'd like to...
I would love to have a
demonstration?
Yes.
That would be perfect.
I want to see you at work.
All right, come on, Nikki. Good boy. What I'm doing now is really just what we call attentiveness training. It's teaching Nikki to be attentive to me, and so it's just changing direction ever so slightly, and it's getting him to focus on me, although he wants to focus on the chair right now. Nikki, come. Good boy. Nikki, sit. Good boy, stay. That growl that you might notice that I made there. Sit up, come on. Come on. Good boy, he's getting tired. Come on. Good boy. Sit. Stay. Stay. That growl is really communicating on his terms. Dogs growl. They don't say, no, stop it, bad dog. They growl. They use a guttural tone. That's what I'm mimicking there. And then the good boy, that nice sweet voice that I'm using, tells him he's doing the right thing.
Okay.
Now I'm going to try and distract him here. Good boy, stay. You'll notice I came up to full height there. That just asserts that authority in a passive way that's not going to cause him any harm. Good boy.
Are you looking in his eyes? Does that mean anything?
You know, I'm looking in his eyes primarily not to stare at him, but I'm also looking at his body language to get a cue. If he's about to move his foot, then I can correct that as well.
Okay.
And it's all about timing, so he understands when he's doing the right thing and when he's doing the wrong thing. We're trying to give him that constant feedback. It's really important that he goes, oh, I understand I'm doing the wrong thing now, but I really want to please you and do the right thing, and that's that praise.
And they all want to please us?
Absolutely. They want nothing more than to please us. Yes, guaranteed. Free,
man's best friend, for
good
sure.
Boy, and just using that nice light tone, lots of love and pets when he does the right thing. He's good boy.
Now,
he's
free for him, he just because it was body language and the tone of voice,
exactly
not
right.
the word itself.
That's exactly right. You could pretty much use any word, but we use the word free because it's not often used nowadays.
Okay. Now we're running out of time. How can people find out about your Barkbusters?
Okay, go to our website, barkbusters.com. You can learn about the franchise opportunity there, find out if there's a trainer in your territory. We have free tips on the website. There's a behavioural rating quiz. You can rate your dog's behaviour on there for free as well.
Oh, it's A, B, or C, huh?
Exactly, you got it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Healthy foods can be misleading when you don't know what you're eating. For example, a honey bran muffin can have as many as 550 calories. Just because it's honey and bran doesn't mean it's low in calories. Remember, low caloric intake combined with exercise leads to healthy weight loss that lasts.
Join our online community by logging on to thebalancingact.com and clicking on the Multiply banner. Interact with the show producers, discuss features you've seen, and you'll have some great conversation starters.
Hey, welcome back. Danielle and I are joined today by our favorite nutritionist, Dr. Janet Brill. Hi, Dr. Janet. How are you?
Janet.
And one of our favorite producers, Valentina.
Yay, Valentina.
I guess you heard that there was going to be food on the set today.
That's right.
She's not moving from
We
that
are
spot.
enjoying a table full of delicious hors d'oeuvres. The good folks from Rye Crisp, who've been around for about, 100 years, wanted to give us a tasting of their Northern Rye Crispy Crackers.
Yeah, you know what? I'm so glad they did this because this has really inspired all of us to explore some delicious and healthy appetizer recipes.
That's for sure. They are definitely nutritionist approved, full of all kinds of good things.
And they look so great.
And they do. Aren't they beautiful?
Well, and you know what? I'm running out of appetizer ideas for my friends, so it's time to drop the tortilla chips and get some good nutrition.
The Chex Mix I had at her house last week is just not working.
It's not cutting it.
No.
But I think women, they want to be able to make healthy, nutritious, and delicious appetizers at home.
Well, what's interesting is that you're promoting appetizers, because I always thought that's a way to fill up on bad stuff before the good meal comes. But
But it doesn't have to be bad stuff. It can be really healthy, good, low-calorie stuff, and that would be with Rye Crisps. And all of them come with quite a bit of fiber, 2 to 3 grams of fiber per serving, which is 2 crackers. So if you eat 4 crackers, you're going to get in about 25% of your total daily fiber requirement, which is quite a bit.
Close to a quarter of your needs.
And all that for just 60 calories for 2
We also
crackers.
like to have a cosmopolitan.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness.
Thank you. What a treat.
It's a nice little surprise.
It's a great surprise. We like this.
Okay,
And
so we know that this may not be so good for us, but why is fiber good for us, Janet?
Well, actually, Americans need to bump up their fiber intake because we just don't get enough, and it's good for your digestive system, it's good for preventing heart disease, but not only that, it's good for weight control. The best thing that you could do is eat a high-fiber diet because it fills you up.
what do you have there, Wendy?
The seasoned crackers, it looks like they've got a little cream cheese on the bottom, but a salad on top. What's that?
That's beets, which are incredibly healthy, low-calorie, beautiful food filled with
They're
antioxidants.
low calorie, yet they taste so sweet. I love beets.
Yes, and all that for just 60 calories.
Is
So
that a
where it's at.
bruschetta, Danielle? Is
This is their sesame cracker, and I think I've got some sun-dried tomatoes here, some basil, and
really
I don't know if it's cream cheese. I think it's cream cheese at the bottom.
I think it's a light spread, but again, the tomatoes, a beautiful,
Wonderful.
beautiful, heart-healthy appetizer.
Uh-oh, we've got something else coming in here.
Look at this.
Those are the multigrain, right?
This is a new one, the Rye Crisp multigrain. And what's on this one? Do we know? This looks
Yes,
great.
I think that's red cabbage, and a cruciferous vegetable, which is anti-cancer. Very, very good. But one thing you need to know about these new, the new multigrain is that they have an extra gram of whole grain. So instead of 12, they have 13 grams per serving, which is a lot.
Wow.
And that's really excellent. Just 2 crackers.
I know you didn't write down every one of those recipes. You can always go to thebalancingact.com and get these great recipe ideas, rye crisp crackers, along with lots of other good healthy recipes. And ladies, you're going to help me finish these off, right?
Without a doubt.
All right. Thanks again for being with us, Dr. Janet Brill. Valentina, what a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. Keep a positive attitude. Focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. You should really make fitness and good nutrition a part of your everyday lifestyle. Learn ways to manage your stress and develop a good support system of family, friends, and healthcare professionals. I'm Danielle Knox, and thanks for joining me this morning on The Balancing Act. Tomorrow, don't miss our inspiring, creative, and innovative ideas. We're dedicated to creating solutions for women facing today's greatest challenges. We'll see you then.